My name is Ellie and today we're starting with Guess Our Story. See if you can guess today's story with these 3 pictures. If you guessed it, today's story is Jesus feeds the 5,000. John chapter 6. Bread and fish for all. Jesus went across the Sea of Galilee. A huge crowd followed him, attracted by the miracles they had seen him do among the sick. When he got to the other side, he climbed a hill and sat down, surrounded by his disciples. It was nearly time for the feast of Passover, kept annually by the Jews. When Jesus looked out and saw that a large crowd had arrived, he said to Philip, "Where can we buy bread to feed these people?" He said this to stretch Philip's faith, because he already knew what he was going to do. Philip answered, 200 silver coins wouldn't be enough to buy bread for each person to get a piece. Peter said, "There's a little boy here who has 5 loaves and 2 fish. But that's a drop in the bucket for a crowd like this." Jesus said, "Make the people sit down. There was a nice carpet of green grass in this place." They sat down, about 5,000 of them. Then Jesus took the bread, and having given thanks, gave it to those who were seated. He did the same with the fish. All ate as much as they wanted. When the people had eaten, he said to his disciples, "Gather the leftovers so nothing is wasted." They went to work and filled 12 large baskets with leftovers from the 5 loaves of bread. So let's do a review of what Jesus has been teaching us over the past couple of Sundays. So Jesus has taught us about baptisms. He's taught us that nothing is impossible with the water into wine story. He's taught us how to pray and how to forgive. So from today's story, we're going to be talking about sharing things that are hard. So it's been a tough month for some of us, with being in lockdown and getting into a new schedule of things again. So it's really important that we talk to somebody, especially through this time. So you could talk to your mum, your dad, your older brother or sister. You could talk to an auntie or an uncle or a grandparent, because I'm sure they'd love to hear from you. And just share maybe things that are difficult, that you're finding hard right now. And also, let's talk about something that God has done for you this year that you're really thankful for, which could be anything. So I want this to be something that you do this week. Just like Jesus shared the fish and the loaves of bread with 5,000 people, even though he only had 2 small baskets filled with food, he still managed to share food with 5,000 people. Now that's amazing. Now remember from our past stories that nothing is impossible. Jesus turned water into wine, he fed 5,000 people, and he calmed a storm, and he healed a paralyzed man. So nothing is impossible for him. So have a chat with someone this week and share something that you're thankful for that God has done for you. So now let's head to craft. Hey everyone, welcome back to craft, and today we are making bread and fish wall hangings like this one. So what you're going to need for today's craft is you're going to need some string, a pen or pencil, hole punch, scissors, and some pasta shapes in the shape of penne. And we're going to use the pasta to represent the bread, because we can't put bread on string, unfortunately. So first, grab a piece of paper and a pen or pencil, and we're going to draw a fish like this. So you might want an adult to help you with this bit. Now grab your scissors and we're going to cut this out.
grab your hole punch and we're going to put a hole in both of these fish. Now find your string and cut a piece of however long you want it to be. Now we're going to pop the fish through the string. Next, grab your pasta and we're going to start putting the pasta through the string, and the pasta is going to represent the bread. And it should look something like this, just to remind you of today's story. Now send your pictures into bcckids@bcc.life of your crafts and we can pop them up on the website for everyone to see. And I'll see you again next week for another craft. Bye!
So let's finish today's session by praying together. Lord, I thank you for this story. Lord, I pray that we would have the confidence this week to talk to a friend or a relative, Lord, about all the things that we're feeling. And I pray that we would feel listened to, Lord, that we would feel released from all these negative feelings as we talk our problem out. Amen. So I really hope you enjoyed our story today, and I'll see you again next week for some more. Bye!